You don't have a time problem. You have a decision problem. Most of what you call patience is simply fear dressed up in a calendar. Fear of choosing wrong. Fear of committing publicly. Fear of stepping into a version of yourself you can't walk back from. And here's the part that makes all of this dangerous. Fear does not show up looking weak. No. Fear shows up sounding responsible. I'm still processing. I just need more time. I'm being strategic. Meanwhile, your life is sitting in a waiting room, waiting on you. This episode is simple. Your life is not behind you. Your life is waiting on a decision. If you feel stuck, not lazy, not incapable, just stuck, it's probably not your talent. It's not your past. It's not the economy. It's not your circumstances. It's this. You keep walking up to the door of your next life and then negotiating yourself at the handle. Not because you can't go through, but because you're still deciding whether you deserve to. And that negotiation is draining you. There's a place I see highly capable people disappear into. I call it the almost zone. You're almost disciplined. You're almost healed, almost confident enough, almost ready to launch. And the trap, it feels productive. You're researching, you're eating, you're optimizing, you're planning, but preparation without execution is just a sophisticated avoidance. You can study for a decade, still never move. And here's the hard truth. Capability without commitment produces nothing but regret. Comfort culture says, keep your options open. Sounds wise, right? It's not. It's not freedom. It's anxiety. Because once you choose, you can measure yourself. Once you choose, there's a direction. Once you choose, you can't hide behind eventually. And that's confronting. Now listen carefully. Some of you aren't stalling because you're lazy. No, you're stalling because you're grieving. You're grieving the timeline you thought you'd be on. You're grieving the version of you that didn't materialize. The opportunity that passed. That grief is real. But grief was never meant to be a permanent address. You are not behind. You are not too old. You're not too damaged. Not disqualified. You're just not fully committed yet. And that's actually good news, because late, quote unquote late, is fixed. Uncommitted changes the second you decide. Real commitment restructures everything. It changes how you wake up, what you tolerate, how you move when no one's watching. When you commit, you stop negotiating with your own potential. Most people think they need motivation. They don't. You see, motivation is weather. Identity is climate. If your identity is, I start strong and fade, I overthink, I need approval, I wait until I feel ready, then your actions will keep returning to that pattern. You don't need a new plan. You need a new self-concept. Not, I'm trying to be disciplined. No, I am disciplined. And this is what that looks like today. Identity creates behavior. Behavior builds evidence. Evidence reinforces identity, and that is the loop. Let's make this immediate. Pick one thing you've been delaying. Just one. Now ask, what am I actually afraid will happen if I commit? Name it. Second, what am I guaranteed to lose if I keep waiting? Time, energy, confidence, momentum, self-respect. Third, what would I do if I trusted myself for 30 days? Not forever, just 30 days. 30 days of clean, consistent action beats 3 years thinking about it. Then I want you to set one non-negotiable action daily. Something small, something repeatable, 20 minutes max. See, consistency is not a personality trait. Consistency is a decision you renew daily. If you come from a faith background, I want you to understand this. God can guide movement, but God cannot steer a ship that never leaves the dock. You see, faith is not certainty before action. Faith is movement in uncertainty. Starting while you're scared, building while you're healing, acting before you feel completely ready. That's not recklessness. No, that's growth. Your life is not behind you. It's not waiting on better timing. It's not waiting on more resources or even the perfect mood. It's simply waiting on a decision. One real committed decision. That's it. And the daily actions that prove that you mean it. The door has been open the whole time. The only question is whether you're finally ready to walk through it. See you in the next one. If you found something in this video that sparked a thought, shifted your perspective, or just made you feel more grounded, consider showing some love by buying me a coffee. It helps fuel the channel, keeps the uploads coming, and lets me know that the content matters to you. The link's right below in the description or on my channel banner. No pressure, just appreciation if you're moved to support. And as always, thank you for watching, thank you for listening. I am Tony Victory, A Wolf Uncaged. Thank you. Peace.